friends, I have again got a beautiful nugget from the Holy Bhagavad Gita as usually. So, come let us get started from here. This is Holy Bhagavad Gita verse is 6 and the chapter is 2, Sankhya Yoga. Nachet नाचेत्विद् कतरन्न गरियो युद्धा जमे यदि वानो जनेयु यानेव हत्वा न जिजीविषाम् स्तेव स्थितः प्रमुखे धतराष्ट्र न चेत्विद् कतरन्न गरियो युद्धा जमे यदि वा नो जयेयु यानेव हत्वा न जिजीविषाम स्तेव स्थितः प्रमुखे धृतराष्ट्रः. What does this Holy Bhagavad Gita verse mean? Come, let us go the detailed translation and explanation of this verse. We do not even know which result of this war is preferable for us, conquering them or being conquered by them. Even after killing them, we will not desire to live. Yet, they have taken the side of the sons of Dhritarashtra and now stand before us on the battlefield. When evaluating the most suitable course of action, one considers various alternatives and their consequences. Arjun was debating whether it would be desirable to defeat the Kauravas or to be defeated by them. Both alternatives seemed like defeat, for if he did win the war by slaying the Kauravas, he would have no further desire to live. However, the fact was that Bhishma, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, etc., had acted egonibly by taking the side of the unrighteousness Kauravas. The word Arthkama has been used for them, implying attached to wealth and position. They had taken the side of the wicked Duryodhan, wicked Duryodhan. So, killing them in the war was a natural consequence. In fact, after the war, Bhishma himself admitted that a teacher who acts egonibly is fit to be abandoned. Here, here special mention needs to be made of Bhishma. According to the Srimad Bhagavad Gita verse, he was a great devotee of Sri Krishna. He was a master of his senses and an icon of chivalry and generosity. Chivalry means bravery, gallantry. Chivalry and generosity, udarta. Generosity, udarta. He was a knower of the absolute truth and had vowed to always speak the truth in his life. Even death could only come to him, even when he close to accept it. For various reasons, he is enu- enumerated amongst the 12 great responsibilities or Mahajans mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. There are 12 great knowers of religious principles. The firstborn Brahma, sage Narad, Lord Shiva, the four Kumars, Bhagavan Kapil, son of Devhuti, okay, Swayambhuva Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, grandfather Bhishma, Bali Maharaj, Sukadev Muni, and Vedvyas. Hence, Bhishma was an enlightened soul whose actions could never be against the principles of dharma. However, his profound character was beyond mundane, mundane reasoning. Even though he fought on the side of the Kauravas, he said to Yudhishthir, the eldest of the Pandavas' brother, before the war, I am obliged to combat on the side of unrighteousness, but I give you the boon that you will be victorious. Bhishma knew that the righteous Pandavas who had the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna on their side, could never lose by taking the side of adharma, unrighteousness. He showed that even the best forces on heaven and earth could not make unholiness win in this holy war. He thus offered the biggest sacrifice of laying down his life as assets of the divine pastimes of Lord Krishna. Sri Krishna was well aware of Bhishma's deep devotion towards him, despite his fighting from the side of the Kauravas. That is why he upheld Bhishma's vow by breaking his, his own. Bhishma resolved on the particular day during the war that before sunset on the next day he would neither kill Arjun, the foremost Pandavas warrior, or else to save him. Sri Krishna would have to break his own vow of not lifting weapons in the battle of Maharashtra. Poets describe the vow that Bhishma made. If I do not make the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna lift weapons, then I will shame my mother Ganga, and I am not the son of King Shantanu. Bhishma fought, fought so valiantly, and Arjun's chariot was shattered, and he was stranded on the ground at the stage. Sri Krishna lifted the chariot while, while and came forward to prevent Bhishma from killing Arjun. Bhishma saw the Lord with the chariot while in his hand as a weapon and broke into the big smile. He understood that God, who gives pleasure to his devotee, had broken his own vow to honor the vow of his devotee. In fact, Bhishma's devotion to Lord Sri Krishna had a very uh, rasic, full of sweetness, flavor to it. He used to meditate on Sri Krishna's pastimes in the Vrindavan. There, in the evening, when the Lord would return to the blaze after grazing the cows in the forest, the dust raised from the hooves of the cows would deck, deck his charming face, increasing its beauty and sweetness. During the battle of Mahabharata, the dust raised from the hooves of the horse to added the Sri Krishna's beauty, and he loves having darshan of his Lord there. In the last stage of his life, as he lay for 6 months in the bed of arrows, he meditated on the very vision of God, offering the following prayers to him. On the battlefield, Lord Sri Krishna, flowing hair, was covered with white dust raised by the hoofs of the horses, and his face was covered with sweet weeds because of physical effort in driving the chariot. These were like ornaments enhancing the beauty of my Lord, and the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows further intensified the decorations. Let my mind meditate onto that Sri Krishna. Lord Sri Krishna reciprocated his loving devotion by himself coming to meet Bhishma on the deathbed of arrows, and with the darshan of God in front of him, Bhishma, the great Mahajan, left his body of his own volition, on his own volition. So this was all about this Holy Bhagavad Gita verse mean. I hope you have understood and learned it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time.